Hello and welcome to our second April edition of Floyd Insider. I'm your host, Sophie Woodard. The 2022-23 school year is quickly coming to an end, and Floyd Central seniors are tasked with asking themselves what their plans for the future are. But track star Caden Stewart has it all figured out with his spectacular talents and is even going to Purdue University on a scholarship. Thank you for coming on today, Caden. How did your interest in track start, and how did you decide that the high jump was the one for you?
It started up at the Ox Gym, and the coach told me to go down to the track, and I said, I'm not sure if I want to do track because it involves running. And he said, well, I'm going to make you do it because I see that you can jump high. So I went down there, tried it out, and I was not good at it. My freshman year, COVID happened, so I didn't get a freshman year. Sophomore year, I tore my hamstring, did not get another year. It was awful, I hated it. And then junior year, I tried it out, and I started clearing higher heights, like 6'6" and stuff. And then finally, at sectional, I was like, all right, this might be the thing for me because I broke the record, and then colleges started coming out. So I was like, yeah, why wouldn't I do this if I can get money from it? Sure. So then, yeah, that was it.
And what kind of training did you do to prepare for the high jumps and all of that stuff?
Technique training was definitely the biggest part of it, getting the approach down and getting over the bar at the right time, when to break the position of bending and then snapping and getting into place to get over it. That was the hardest part, but other than that, nothing much.
And who was your number one supporter just throughout all of this?
I'd say probably my coach or my grandpa. My grandpa, because he's always there supporting me, and my coach because he's the one who pushes me to do the meets and stuff that I was not prepared to do, or that I was prepared to do but I was too scared to do. So he was always pushing me into those. Probably those two right
And
there.
how did you choose Purdue over other D1 schools?
Just the way they treated me on my visit. I loved the staff there. Everybody was treating me like family, and it seemed like everything was just laid out perfectly there, the plan they had and everything. It just sounds perfect. So that was probably what did it over the other colleges.
Yeah, very cool. And how do you plan on beating your record at state this year?
Definitely getting the approach down. That's got to be the first thing, because that's what gets you up over the bar in general. So you got to get that down, and then once that's down, I will definitely be getting 7 foot, I hope. I hope. So.
And do you have any advice for anybody who's interested in track or doing the high jump or anything like that?
I think anybody can do track. Seriously, if there's not, if you're not good at one thing, you're gonna be good at another thing, because if you're not fast, you can go throw or something like that. If you can't throw, you can go jump, and it's all that. So I just say try it out, and if you don't like it, then quit.
Awesome. Thank you so much for being on the show with us today, and good luck with your track career.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Floyd Insider. In recent weeks, much controversy has been sparked by a bulletin board that was put up by the International Baccalaureate Program here at Floyd Central. The board features images and information covering drag performers and shows. Here with us today is the IB Program Director and teacher, Ms. Karen Mayer-Sebastian. Thank you for joining us today.
Hi.
So what was the initial reaction from the district?
We were asked to take the board down.
Okay, and what are like the intended purposes of all the school bulletin boards just in general?
It's part of the curriculum of our course. We cover topics that are current and relevant in the news. Mm-hmm. We cover whatever is going on, sometimes locally, but sometimes nationally, sometimes internationally. Mm-hmm. It just so happened that Kentucky has recently proposed a law that would limit minors' access to drag shows. And so because that is current and local, mm-hmm. The students decided that that's what they would cover on their bulletin board. It covers two of the things that we cover in theory of knowledge, which is the arts and politics. Mm-hmm. And so that was the connection to our course. And so that's what they decided to cover.
So it's entirely student thought out and
yes.
made and...
Yes, it just has to connect to one of the areas of knowledge in class and one of the themes, which the theme was politics, knowledge and politics, and the area of knowledge was the arts.
Mm-hmm. And how would you characterize the response from the administration?
Which administration?
The school administration.
Our school administration, they were very supportive. Mm-hmm. From the beginning. There was there's never been any controversy mm-hmm. Between our school administration and what we've posted. We've done other controversial topics. We've mm-hmm. done the Don't Say Gay bill. We've done mass shootings. Mm-hmm. There have been other controversial topics that have gone up on that bulletin board, and there's never been an issue until now.
Okay, and is there anything else you would like to add, or?
No.
Okay, thank you so much for joining us today. Welcome back to Floyd Insider. Floyd Central is crammed with talented students who specialize in all sorts of sports, performing arts, and music. A group of freshman boys are aiming big with their band, the Trespassers. Holden Graff, Cooper McDill, Dylan Groves, Anthony Craig, Sawyer Griggs, and Sean McGee make up this ragtag crew and are ecstatic for their future. We got lead singer Holden Graff to tell us more about the band and what they're planning for the future. Thanks for coming out today, Holden.
You're welcome. Happy to be here.
How did you collectively come together and make the band?
It started out just four of us, me, Cooper McDill, Anthony Craig, and Dylan Groves. And it just slowly, as we got better, more people were like, oh, you guys could use some more instruments. And so we added a rhythm guitarist and a piano player, and now there's 6 of us.
Do you all do like out of school performances?
Oh yeah, we've had a couple in the past, just like us set up our own. And then we have, we book parties for those who ask. So, yeah.
Do you guys ever plan to start writing your own music, or are you kind of sticking to just covers right now?
As of now, we only play covers, but we do write our own music currently right now. So I hope to one day perform it. Yeah. But
Yeah. What are your all's plans with the band? Do you want to like go to find a producer or something like that, or do you all have different ideas of what?
I think we all collectively just it's just playing music together is what really brings us together. So playing music together is what we want to do in the future. But I'd like to score some big deals with the producer maybe, and big shows and stuff like that. Big stage performances.
And what is like the kind of genre of music that you?
If you just want like a bass genre, I'd say rock and roll. But oh man, we cover all branches: psychedelic rock, classic rock, punk rock, like all the.
Do you guys have any like inspirations for your music, like bands that you?
I definitely say me and Cooper, or like the Paul and John of the band, if you know the Beatles, But we definitely we get our inspiration from Pink Floyd. I definitely say heavily from Pink Floyd and Radiohead, and maybe a little bit of Beatles.
Nice, very nice. How did you get into music?
I started by playing bass when I was in 5th grade at the middle school. And ever since then, I sort of fell in love with the whole music idea. And then I found some guys who also liked music as much as me, and it kind of just skyrocketed from there.
Came what it came.
Yeah.
What are your ambitions for the Trespassers?
I hope to one day, and the small goals, because you gotta have small goals before you have big goals. But my smallest goal is like to play at in the KFC Yum Center, because that's like local, but that's like a big goal, but it's smaller. And then I'd like to play at like huge things like Wembley Stadium and stuff like that, like big
Madison Square Garden.
Like the usuals.
Yeah, well, I wish you all luck.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much for coming on the show today. If you don't have time or can't make it to any of their shows in the future, we had them play a little special just for us. This is 5 to 1 by The Doors.
Yeah, come on. Love my girl, she looking real nice. One more. 5 to 1, baby. 1 and 5. No one here gets out alive now. You get yours, baby. I'll get mine. Gonna make it, baby, if we try. You'll get old and the young get stronger. May take a week and it may take longer. Got the guns, but we got the numbers. Gonna win, yeah, we're taking over. Come on! In your hand, trying to tell me they don't understand. Trading your hours for a handful of dimes. Gonna make it, baby, if we try. Get together one more time. Get together one more time. Get together one more time. Together, one more time.
Chicken Salad Chick, located in Jeffersonville, Indiana, offers over a dozen varieties of delicious, scratch-made, Southern-style chicken salad, pimento cheese, and egg salad. From simple to savory, fruity and spicy, you're guaranteed to find something you'll love. Order a scoop, sandwich, or bowl for dine-in or carry-out. Check them out at Veterans Parkway, Jeffersonville, Indiana, or their website.
Again, thank you to the Trespassers for playing today. With the year coming to an end, we wish everyone luck on their upcoming AP and IB exams. Also, we'd like to give a shout out to our amazing teacher, Mr. Shaw. We couldn't have gotten through this far without you, but we want to wish you luck with your new job. We'll miss it when you tell us good luck when we go to the bathroom or tell us to be nicer to each other. Best teacher of all time, we will miss you so, so much. So from a superstar track high jumper and some upcoming changes to our community and a rock and roll concert all in this studio, this has been your newest Floyd Insider. Thank you for watching.